and girls, B2 here. Welcome to another very exciting episode of Le Clicker Heroes. And as you can see, we're up to a new high zone, 14,117. Absolutely crushing for me anyway. I mean, and for how often I'm able to transcend and actually play the game. But if we look down, we're on 25 hours on this one, which is pretty ridiculous. But you can see how the totals are starting to trail off here. The @ symbols, we're really not getting that much bang for our buck. So what do you do? Like, what do? You have to transcend. So we're going to work on our next Fant here. And I wanted to do something a little bit different this time, and I've gotten so much about this doing idle stuff, and it helps, and I know it does. So I wanted to when I respec, put a little bit into Xylokill and buy Nagardnet and that sort of stuff on the next round. But first of all, shout-outs. I got a shout-out for Graham Cross again, man. Always watching. Thank you so much, Graham. Frederica, who continues to bring great advice to the channel and challenge and say, hey, you know, I think this works this way or that way, and I appreciate that. Thank you for dropping by. Manly Edwards, who plays on mobile and is getting started with his first Transcension, it looks like, and played a lot on there to get 26 Ancient Souls. Great job, Manly. I appreciate that. ADG Epic Saint, who's not only a clan member but an avid watcher of the videos. I appreciate that. Talo Finn, who says, did you know that you can just delete mercs by holding control and pressing X if you wanted to try for Leroy? I did not know that. Thank you for that tip, Talo. And Fire Ninja 671, who says, this is a pretty interesting one, so follow this. I'm gonna run you through this. He says, if you want to push for a few more hero souls per ascension, level Libertas to half the level of Baal, and Nagardnet half the level of Solomon. Then when you get stuck on your highest zone ever, wait for the fish to pop up on the screen, remove the clickers, wait till you turn idle, then click on the fish, and you get a ton of extra gold. So those are for those idle active players too that want to just continue pushing. So a great tip from Fire Ninja on there. So all right, let's take a look. Where are we at? Are we running out of steam yet? It looks like we are. We're not going to get that much, but look. So last time we said let's work Chorgaloth, and we didn't put anything into anybody else. We just raised Chorg to 19, and boom, we came up with another 14 Ancient Souls just off of doing that one little thing. So let's go ahead and click all these guys. I don't think there's enough to make a DPS difference because we got 1,520 guilds on there. So, but also look at here, it's time to get. Oh no, we don't want to do that. It's time to get our next 9th auto clicker. Yes, we do. 1 ruby. Wah, wah, wah. All right, so 9 auto clickers, which puts us in a pretty unique situation because now we can just click on the buy all upgrades button too, which is pretty slick. We could have done that before, but I was kind of waiting. I wanted to have one on Tree Beast, you know, or on a higher merc at like for when you get to Skoger and Suchi and all those ones at the higher levels, and you just don't want to wait for 1,000 levels to upgrade it. You hit the buy now, and then bang, it'll pop it for you. So anyway, very exciting stuff happening. Let's go ahead and do this Transcension and get on to our Fant, which I hate. I hate doing that. So anyway, let me just look through stuff real quick. Make sure there's nothing else that we got to do. I believe we've got all the raid stuff in. We got all our hero souls because we're going to lose that menu and a couple others. We've got mercs going. So I don't have any cash mercs, so that's the thing. Like, I should have started some cash mercs on there to make life easy, but you know what? YOLO it. Let's ascend, grab those hero souls, right? Because that's important to grab those. Look at that 9th clicker, just chilling. All right, so we're not gonna be able to push any gilded stuff. Let's get the clicker guy going, and let's spend these souls so that they're spent in the menu, right? We want to do that just to make sure. Oh, look at how high that jumped! Good googly moogly. Yeah, see, and let's just spin these out. How do we spend them? How do you spend? Can't do frags worth. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I always look at the menu and say, you know, is there a way? Because everything is clicked off of like Where's it at? Brr. It's transcendent power. The number of hero souls you get from primal bosses. Okay, so it doesn't really matter if you spend them or not. All right, let's hit that transcend button. Booyah! Oh, so look at that 1 damage. But we can get these clickers going. That helps out tremendous. All right, so I wanted to let's go with the 10 on there. We're going to boost him up, and then we're going to throw 2 into board so we'll have even numbers, except Fandora's will be at 13 because you know, Fandora's. So we got another 0.07, which seems to be the average every time you do this is 0.07, unless you pump Fandora's or Borb up. But it gets stronger every time you transcend. This transcendent power goes up, which means you get more hero souls. Primal hero souls and everything. So that's good. Our next one is at 16,000 exclamation mark. So you see we put 1 into Chorg, and now look, it takes 3 to raise him 1 level. But this went down from the @ symbol back down to the exclamation mark. So anyway, or did it? Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to knock out this first Transcension. We're going to start getting some damage in here, but our first Ascension. You can just see how long it takes to get through here, man. But what we could do, let's take a look. Well, we won't be able to get an Ancient. We won't be able to see our Ancients until we get to higher level. But we're going to go ahead and play for a little bit here and talk some more about this. You can see it's actually not doing that bad. We're going fast, but let's see if I took off. If I took off the clickers and just went idle, I'd have no real damage in here. So I'm going to have to let the auto clickers roll. Let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and put him up top here. And the reason I do that is because the best damage comes off of here, where you get 100% Click Storm, 100%, 100%, 150% later on Sid. He's going to be the one that raises you up. And then once you get out to where you can buy some of these little guys, you can see it's 43 damage, 53% damage, but we'll add Click Storm in. These first Transcensions are crazy. But you know what? I'm going to let it run for a little bit, and then I'm going to be back in a couple of hours once we've gotten some levels up there. So, holla. Hey guys, B2 checking in on that Fant. God, so slow. Why? Why do I transcend? What? Help me. I cry. No, for real though, like I've been a little caught up playing League of Legends all day. I had the afternoon off from work, and I went 13-3 in my ARAMS games. I think I got 921 wins right now. Going for that 1K, holla! Anyway, here's where I'm at, man. I'll show you time-wise. I'm at 10.5 hours to get to Zone 8-2. Oof. Brutal on that Fant. Wish I was drinking a Fanta. Uh-oh, look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? I gotta play my tiny rails at the same time. I know you guys hate it when I do that, but I've been challenged on so many games to play, and not enough time for sure. So anyway, I was just checking in on that Fant, making progress towards that first Ascension on that next Transcension. Holla! What up, B2? Look, we are still moving along. This is the second Ascension, the Ascent. The second Ascension after the next Transcension. And we're still moving on. Look at this, though. Let's take a look at the times just so you guys can confirm. We did the first one, now we did the second one, and we're starting to gain some more hero souls here, which is exactly what we need. So we're going to keep moving along here, but I'm going to update some of these. You can see how the damage increases just slightly, 0.14. But it does increase the damage by going back through and doing this ever so slightly. So it's worth it to, when you get to a point where you're kind of getting the damage as a not quite a one-shot, you do want to go back and make use of every bit of damage you can. Now, having said that, you also don't want to spend too much time waiting instead of just transcending or ascending again, I should say, rather. So we're going to take this here. We're going to grab these last few souls. Let's see, 7,000. That was a good little pop on there. And we're going to make this next Transcension or Ascension. I keep saying Transcension. I don't know why. Trust me, I don't know why. We're going to get those in there. Let's see what we can buy here, because we need some gold. Hey, say no more. There's Mimsy. And then let's see. Let's go with the hiring and cost, and let's do one more. And I think Dora, if we get more treasure chests, that's the way to get started. Okay, and then we want to, of course, boost. Let me go ahead and just hire some of these guys real quick. But we do want to boost our Solomon. And I think we're going to go to 30 right there, because we do want to be able to level these guys up a little bit. Let's go to 15 there, and I think these guys get expensive quick. We'll go to 10 on him. And then we definitely want to keep pumping up our damage for Juggernaut, so we'll go 30 there. We'll go 30 on Fragsworth. And then we'll get some more gold chances up. Yeah, 10 is about the highest we want to be. But that, whoops, went a little bit higher than I wanted to. And this just makes everything a little less expensive and gives us quite a bit of a boost. So, again, 30, if we can make it, we'll make it there on 30. And then we'll just go a little bit on there. And then we'll pump this up for the rest of them on our guy up, because this is going to start making the most of our damage, right? So let's go ahead and get that Atman up. All right, cool. So that's basically how you would do that. And if you used a calculator, it would look very similar. It's not going to change a whole lot. So what I do is I just put my damage guy up to my highest one, or my auto clicker up there, and we did get that 9th auto clicker, you know, so we're on our way to 10. I think 10 is where I'll stop. Honestly, I think, you know, I don't know that we're going to get much more use out of extra auto clickers, but we will use all that stuff towards other upgrades. So as we shop through here, I think I want to start using them all on the Gilded Heroes, and buy, you know, just continue to buy 3 Gilded Heroes over and over and over and over again. Because let's say you spend in the life another 3,000 crystals, and you get another 300 Gilded Heroes to add on to your total. You can start getting some pretty big DPS, but I don't know that's the way to go either. It might be easier to get the next auto clicker and then turn around and put that on buy all upgrades, and then you don't have to click anymore too. So, you know, there's a couple ways you can go with that. And we're already up over top of there, so let's go ahead down to here, buy available upgrades, and keep moving. And this is pretty much just the, you know, the way everyone's going to start, by upgrading and continuing to hit all your boost up there. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and edit these 3 clips into one series, and have an update for you guys. So holla.